I am Takeshi Numa, President of Toyota Boshoku. Thank you very much for attending our business briefing for fiscal 2021. First of all, we would like to express our condolences to any who experienced loss from the COVID-19 new coronavirus. I also extend my sincere sympathies to those who are suffering from the disease and at the same time express my heartfelt thanks to medical and social welfare professionals, as well as those who are working to maintain our social life. Since 2020, COVID-19 has been spreading worldwide. In response to this crisis, we have worked to continue our businesses by globally implementing measures to prevent infection by the virus. For example, we took various measures to prevent infection, such as avoiding the 3 C's in the office and preventing any spread by using partitions. In addition, we made rapid progress in vibrant work style innovations and review of the way of works, which are the pillars of the vibrant work style actions. The first example of innovations in our working way is the promotion of telework, which started in April 2018. We have been able to further expand this program to prevent infection. Next, I would like to explain how we are promoting DX to verify functions before and after the introduction of equipment so far. We gathered equipment manufacturers from each production site to check the functions so far. We are now using digital technology to connect remote overseas sites, equipment manufacturers, and the Monozukun Innovation Center by live broadcast, allowing us to check equipment operation, operability, and condition setting methods in real time without moving. As a result, we were able to avoid the risk of infection and reduce fixed costs such as travel expenses. Now, I will look back at our management aims from the perspective of the 2020 midterm business plan, such as 1. Corporate growth in harmony with society. 2. Strengthening management foundation. 3. Strengthening competitive advantage. 4. Offering multidimensional value and expand business field. To achieve corporate growth while fulfilling our responsibility in harmony with society, we have worked to improve our CSR initiatives. Firstly, in the field of environment, we worked to achieve the 6 challenge goals of the 2050 environmental vision and were selected for the Leader Board, the highest rating in the supplier engagement rating. Secondly, in the social field, we were also able to improve vibrant KPIs under COVID-19 to improve employees' enjoyment of working. Lastly, in the corporate governance field, we achieved our corporate goal of being trusted by stakeholders in a transparent and fair manner by implementing measures to improve compliance, such as prevention of leakage of confidential information and actions to increase supplier satisfaction. Next, for strengthening management foundation, we have devoted efforts to developing global human resources capable of contributing to enhancing corporate value. Based on the Global Common Human Resources System, 1. Standardize work procedures based on duty allotment table, and then conduct self-diagnosis using skill maps, and lastly, reflect the results in training plans. 2. Use appropriate organizational templates to establish guidelines for management spans. And 3, in order to achieve the target of 70% BEP, we have implemented a deployment plan based on the Global Personnel Guidelines. As a result of this activity, the BEP became 78% in fiscal year 2021. Next, to strengthen competitive advantage, we aim to adopt our seat broadly by reducing the number of power parts to reduce vehicle weight and to lower price. So, we developed a new gearbox to realize a 1-motor power seat with functionality equivalent to the 6-way power seat. Through the self-efficiency of overseas R&D, our R&D has improved the efficiency of development and has been able to have strong global connections due to conducting R&D steering committee. We participated in Aichi Prefecture's project for the social implementation of autonomous driving with our MOOCs, Autonomous Vehicle Interior Concept Space, and confirmed the market acceptability for new values provided while moving. Next, in efforts to offer multi-dimensional value and expand business fields, 1. For the motor cores for the hybrid system adopted for the new Yaris, we completed the production line for mass production at the Caria plant and have begun their delivery. 2. We were able to produce fuel cell stacks quickly by substantially reducing the process for forming the path for hydrogen and cooling water to flow through the separator. The separator was adopted for the new Mirai. 3. As for our unique lithium-ion secondary batteries, we have begun production on a pilot line installed in the Caria plant by utilizing our spinning and precision press technologies. As a result of these efforts, our financial results for fiscal 2021 are as follows. Revenue was 1,272.1 billion yen, a 100.4 billion yen decrease from the previous year. Operating profit was 57.1 billion yen, a 9.3 billion yen increase from the previous year, with an operating margin of 4.5%. Without COVID-19, operating income would have been 71.3 billion yen. Despite the production reduction due to COVID-19, our earning power has improved, and we've increased our profit compared to the previous year. We now have the ability to achieve our future goals. Regarding the non-financial results for fiscal year 2021, it has been improved compared to the previous year against the KPI items of social value in the 2025 midterm business plan, which we announced in the IR in November last year. Next, I have listed 5 initiatives for the fiscal 2021 from the 2025 midterm business plan based on materiality. Number 1 is pursue safety, environment, and comfort, and increase customers, thereby evolving into a trusted supplier capable of offering optimal proposals to customers. Number 2 is thoroughly improve productivity and implement business strategies while enhancing cooperation among product business segments and regions. Number 3 is improve competitiveness through monozukuri, innovation, and promote environmental initiatives. Number 4 is establish a resilient management foundation and systems on a global scale to support sustainable growth. Number 5 is improvement of process quality through TQM practice of each and every employee. In order to achieve the 2021 Global Hoshin and the 2025 Midterm Business Plan, we have reviewed our organizational structure. As for the executive officer's structure, we have introduced the chief officer's system to promote cross-functional collaborations by expediting management decision-making and execution. In addition, to promote organizational improvement, we proactively appointed young Kanbushoku employees who are competent in specialized fields, such as field chief or center chief, to take on challenges. Moreover, we advanced organizational changes so that we can properly address management issues, such as utilizing digital transformation and promoting carbon neutral. Now, we would like to explain about specific actions for fiscal 2022. Let me start with action number 1, pursue innovation for next-generation seat devices. The first is about the long slide rail. This part enables long sliding of seats that have been adapted for minivans. We developed a slide-load movable mechanism to the slide rail, and the product operability has been substantially improved, which is the world's first. It has already been adopted for the Sienna, and we will advance electrification of the slide rail and further improve usability to satisfy many more customers. The second is the one-motor power seat. We aim to expand sales for a broader range of vehicles by enabling installation of power seats for lower-priced vehicles, which were conventionally designed only for manual seats. The next step is to expand the interior SS field on a global scale, which we promoted along 3 axes: regions, development, and products. Here, as examples of the actions for expansion of items, we will explain the cases of instrument panels and door modules. For instrument panels, we will promote the acquisition of skills and technologies in style design, production, and quality assurance from OEMs in order to expand our product lineup in the future. For door modules, we will put a wire harness, regulator, and other necessary parts in modules and deliver them directly to assembly lines of customers with the aim of increasing added value. We will thus continue to advance efforts to expand business fields and expand our capability as an interior system supplier with the aim of serving as home in the interior area. Next, we will explain about building a business model that leads to TB's growth as an interior space creator. 1. The personal air conditioning system provides air to each customer optimally and efficiently, with the built-in seat air conditioner and the air circulator in the ceiling module. 2. For the safety seat for autonomous driving vehicles, we developed a seat system incorporating the safety belt with the aim of ensuring safety and comfort during autonomous driving. We will continue to incorporate these elemental technologies into mass-produced vehicles. 3. Regarding the drowsiness suppression seat, we participated in an autonomous driving demonstration test held last fiscal year at Chubu International Airport and verified the effects. In the future, we will continue to promote trial use on commercial vehicles such as trucks and buses to facilitate commercialization. Next, I would like to explain about action number 2, solidify foundation for global production and supply structures. 1. As shown in the example of the local procurement of lifter brakes, we will work together with local suppliers to procure parts with a high degree of difficulty for improving marginal profit. We will proactively promote cost improvement in Asia and China towards fiscal year 2025. As for completely local procurement, for step 1, we will promote ordering from multiple suppliers to cope with the tight global demands for PA66 material and to stably secure the required volume. Trials of complementing each other's materials between regions have been completed. Next, for step 2, we will implement a shift to a more versatile material and improve our cost competitiveness globally throughout the supply chain in cooperation with our suppliers. Next, I would like to explain about optimal production and supply systems globally. In addition to BCP, on which we have been continuously working, we will establish a global production and supply structures to respond to changes in business environment flexibly. In Japan, we have been steadily promoting streamlining of production sites, with reduction of 4 sites in fiscal 2021 and 2 sites this year. We will also expand these actions to affiliates with the aim of maximizing the effect. For door trims in the Americas, we will integrate the injection molding and assembly processes in the Indiana region to the Kentucky region. We will also formulate the implementation plan for integrating the seat frame production in the Illinois region to the Tennessee region and start specific actions for process restructuring. Next, I would like to explain the Build Management Information Infrastructure. So far, we have concentrated and integrated financial information from around the world in a timely manner and achieved the reduction of lead time in profit and loss by site and the visualization of profit and loss by product. In fiscal 2022, we will improve and expedite our global business management by simulating revenue of a mid-term business plan. As financial targets for fiscal year 2022, we estimated net sales of 1,400 billion yen, 127.9 billion yen increased from the previous fiscal year, an operating income of 72 billion yen, 14.9 billion yen increased from the previous fiscal year, and an operating margin of 5.1%. We will steadily implement actions to ensure that we achieve our targets for fiscal 2021 by leveraging the earning power in fiscal 2021. In addition, we will strive to achieve our management targets for fiscal year 2026. From now on, I will explain our actions for achieving the targets of 2025 Midterm Business Plan. First, I will explain about action number 1. As an interior space creator, establish a business model leading to further growth of Toyota Boshoku. Aiming to be able to provide an interior space solution in 2030, in fiscal 2022, we will proceed with the development of MX201, an advanced version of MX191, which is the result of collaboration between 5 Toyota Group companies as Step 1. In Step 2, we plan to present an interior space vision for the mobility-as-a-service market. At the same time, we will further promote the verification of value in the market for the realization of Step 3. Next, I would like to explain action number 2, establish a procurement base to strengthen global competitive advantage. As the target we aim to achieve in 2025, we will build core supplier groups capable of achieving higher-level SQCD through a reforming of supply chains, and will also develop suppliers that can complement our internal production. Regarding the development of core suppliers, we would like to introduce 3 activity cases. 1. We are training Company A to become a core supplier that leads other trim cover manufacturers. 2. For door trim surface skin rolling manufacturers, we are working to enhance the supplier earnings base by promoting integrated improvement activities between TB and suppliers. 3. About supporting suppliers with their business succession, we promote activities to develop next-generation managers. Next, I will explain action number 3, minimize environmental burdens by promoting monozukuri innovation. We declare in its 2050 environmental vision to reduce CO2 emissions to 0, with clear milestone targets of reducing 25% from the fiscal 2014 level in 2026 and 38% in 2031, and we will achieve the targets each year. Specific actions for carbon neutral are: 1. Implementing the Toyota Boshoku's 40 energy-saving items to promote daily improvement. 2. Introducing an experimental plant for a CO2 recovery and metallation system as an application of innovative technologies. 3. Introducing solar power generation by PPA as an attempt to introduce renewable energy. We are promoting these actions systematically. For reducing life cycle CO2 emissions, we will expand activities from production-centered to the entire value chain. In order to be able to achieve the reduction target for 2031, minus 46%, we will establish a carbon-neutral environment division and enhance collaboration with Toyota G, JAMA, and JAPIA, etc. I will explain action number 4, build management information infrastructure. By 2026, we will integrate financial and non-financial information, and we will aim to have the lead time from the identification of issues to the implementation of countermeasures by quickly consolidating and analyzing various information on a global basis, which will lead to the steady implementation of the midterm business plan. Next, I will explain improve work quality. In preparation for activities to win the Deeming Prize, we will strive to improve work quality through TQM practices by each and every employee, develop a TQM education system, and strive for penetration of Hoshin management. By doing so, we will change our working way, improve the quality of our work to strengthen the organization, processes, and people that are the foundation of our business.